What's up guys, it's Captain Ice Production 72 and welcome to what would appear to be another episode of collecting the complete saga in LEGO. But in fact, it's not, and you can see by the title and thumbnail, this is something completely different. So May 13th, 2025, I started collecting the complete saga in LEGO. Try to source all of the minifigures, which has been an interesting journey because it's things that are real, you know, like this Darth Vader, which is the 1999 version. And things that are custom, like these brilliant Force Ghosts. If you want something like that, check out Brick Rebellion. But this isn't all of it, right? I just want to point out, I've not done episodes of this in a while. I actually have 11 minifigures in hand that I've removed from this, by the way, that you guys just haven't seen yet, but will be appearing in future episodes. I've also probably got another 10 that are pre-ordered from various custom manufacturers, because I've had people asking me where this is being, so I thought I'd throw this in here. And over that last year, I've had a few ideas, right? I enjoy doing this format, and as someone who buys far too many LEGO sets, space is a thing. And, you know, this is kind of distracting from buying loads of sets, spending the money on the minifigures. And it's been an enjoyable experience, because it's fun. Like, see with the complete saga, a lot of people did comment and say, reserve the Force Ghost minifigures to be the last things you put on this. But I want it to be a mystery to me what ends up being the final figure placed on this, and I've wanted to do something else like this. And, you know, there's been various LEGO games over the years, you know. And as you can see by the title, we're starting something new. And this is the new stand that I have been constructing on live streams. And, well, this stand is going to be holding minifigures from LEGO Batman 1. Now, something I'd like to point out is this stand is far too big for what's going on it. You can see there's the size of the complete saga one, and you can see the size of this one. It's a monster size stand, and by the way, it's really heavy. It's not just LEGO Batman that's going to sit on here. I'm not going to do a series on it, at least I'm not confirming it, but I might put some of the LEGO Indiana Jones minifigures on the bottom of this, just because, you know, the big three and like, you know, iconic LEGO games. But today we have one minifigure to add to the stand, and I've ordered like another 4 or 5. LEGO Batman 1 has a thriving custom community. Originally, I wanted to do LEGO Indiana Jones with this, which, by the way, many of the figures in that game are real minifigures. Unfortunately, there's not a big custom, like, thriving custom scene for it the way I have seen LEGO Batman. So, I want to see how long it will take me to do this. There is 47 regular characters, but it's even more when you include all the suit variants. You've got like Batman's heat suit, Batman's Sonic suit, you've got the Magnet suit that both Nightwing and Robin have, so you've got to factor those in. But let's go over the table. These episodes will be the same format as the complete saga, and I'll show you what minifigure we're starting off this journey with, because I only have one. And some of you may know the minifigure. It's occasionally appeared on this stand, just, you know, in this corner here. Because I bought this go back a few years ago, I was buying a lot, like a bulk lot of minifigures, and the seller basically was like, well, if you spend another little bit of money with me, I'll knock off shipping and stuff like that. And, you know, I took it, and that ended up being a LEGO Batman 1 minifigure. So, let's jump over the table and see who we're adding on the start of this journey. So, you joined me over here at the table, and it's been so long since I've filmed anything. All of the last complete saga episodes that were up were all filmed in one day at the start of the year. And it's pretty cool. So, we're starting this with one minifigure, which feels weird, because every type of series I've done this way is start with multiple. But I suppose it's kind of cool, and, you know, I'm going to try and have balance this out of the complete saga. Because I've got enough minifigures to do a few episodes of the complete saga, and with all the stuff that's currently, you know, pre-ordered from various manufacturers, as well as the stuff I've ordered from eBay. Most of what I've got so far for LEGO Batman has been eBay. I'm going to try and balance it out, maybe 1 to 2 episodes a week, one of each. Don't know how that's going to go so far, but this is the first of the series. And here we are starting with this guy. So this is, he goes by 2 names, just kind of be called Joker's Henchman or Joker's Goon, whatever one you want to call it. And this is pretty cool minifigure. He came in a couple sets, so he's not that rare. Some of the minifigures from LEGO Batman 1, the sets that came out between 2006 and 2008, can be quite pricey, but, you know, as well as their minifigures, but it's one of the easier ones to acquire. Pretty cool looking minifigure indeed. You know, got the sunglasses. There's obviously going to be no double-sided facial expression, and just a solid colour torso. Pretty cool minifigure. Not the most exciting start point, but, you know, I've had this minifigure in my collection for quite a few years, and I'm finally getting around to doing something and using said minifigure. So for me, that's pretty cool. And of course, like I said, there's an official minifigure But in the next episode, we're going to be starting off with some custom stuff real quick. And we're going to get into that in a moment. But let's add him to the stand in his place. In fact, you might be able to see the bit that I've slightly moved out so I can remember where he goes. Also, this is kind of slightly memorized in a way where some of the minifigures go, but on here, no. So this one will not be the way that this one follows the exact line. You know, like the minifigure row on the TCS, which I'll throw up a picture, you know what I mean, ends on Chewbacca, it ends on Endor Luke, and so on. I need to fix that. This one will not have that same luxury, because in the character roster picture I showed earlier, the Batman suits are not included, but I'm going to include them anyway. So technically this figure should be way, way up in comparison to where it's going to be, but he will be sitting right here, and that is the first minifigure in collecting all of the Lego Batman minifigures. I'm just going to call it collecting every Lego Batman 1 minifigure or something like that. I've not decided on a name for this series. I know other people have done this, kind of like how other people have got the complete saga, but very excited to get this done. I've started ordering things. I've started, you know, compiling people on Instagram who make customs and all that good stuff, which I'm very excited about. And, you know, I've got some things coming. But I know I've been a bit slow on uploads lately. I still have a lot to film with this. I might try and do some of that today, to be fair. Who knows? But yeah, pretty cool. Joker's Henchman, one of many minifigures. That's been a year in the making, and it's like probably 85% done. But I wonder how long it'll take me to get all of these, because, you know, things like the many suits for Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin, Batman, I've found some people making them, but it just depends on how hard it's going to be. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.